everybody. It is Layla Letitia coming with a new video. Sorry guys, trying to get comfortable. So it's been a while since I did a video, and I really have been taking a lot of time really to just really work on myself and work on some things. Don't mind the chair with my leg on it. It's comfy up there. So here we are. So today what I wanted to talk about, I want to talk about loneliness and, is there such a thing as loneliness mindset? So I was talking to Coach this Monday, and we were talking about a lot of great things. And I was, talking about how I kind of keep myself super busy. I do a lot of things, websites. I'm doing coaching. I'm doing jewelry. I'm doing now an investment partnership. And I said, I said maybe I do it all because I kind of want to combat loneliness, because it helps me forget the fact that I'm alone. Now, being over 40 and being single, sometimes that's a taboo, people like, when are you ever gonna find yourself a man? When are you ever gonna get married? Like, why is it taking so long? And as I talked to the coach the other day, I was like, I never really thought about it as I was doing all this stuff to keep off loneliness. You know what I mean? I didn't plan on being lonely for so many years, but after something happened that was pretty tragic in my life, I really wanted to give myself a long time to heal, to heal from that experience, and so that I can be, ready. And I always say I've been ready for years and years and years. And I believe sometimes I probably was my own worst enemy, right? Because I kind of reach out, hold on to things that probably would never come to pass. And sometimes it's like, if only a person could see me. If they could see me, they could see how fabulous I am, right? And they could love me too. But sometimes those things never ever happen. So what we're going to do today is I like to keep myself creative and like to try new things, especially when I am actually being honest with myself about, hey, maybe I am stuck in a loneliness type of mindset because I do live alone. I am single, and maybe it's starting to get to me, right? And so I try a lot of different new things. So today I'm going to try to make some herbs. So I'm going to plant some herbs. So today I have spearmint, cilantro, and basil. So this is what I have. I went and got these nice, pretty glasses from the Dollar Tree. I got these little decorative gemstones to put at the bottom so they can be cute. I got my soil, my dirt, and even already labeled my little sticks so we can keep track of what is what. And I got some water. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and make these things as I continue to talk about what loneliness means to me and what can I do to get out of loneliness, right? So I'm going to start by putting maybe a little bit of dirt at the bottom. I think that the bottom should have a little dirt. So I'm going to put a little bit of dirt each glass at the bottom so that there's a little dirt at the bottom. So I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of making this up as I go. I hope that things work out right and that in 2 weeks or so we see some buds, right? So after I dated this guy for quite a few years, things didn't work out well, and they turned out pretty disastrous on my part, and I found myself in a place where I did not want to be, And it's so funny because sometimes when you go through something really traumatic, you really never think how that really affects you, But it affects you. So now I'm going to drop in some of these pretty gemstones on the bottom. I just wanted to look kind of pretty. So I like pretty things, so pretty. So I found myself really in a situation where I didn't know if what happened during that relationship, if a new man would actually believe that that was my reality, right? And so the one thing I learned through many years of therapy and stuff like that is that you don't have to always tell everybody all of your business when you meet them, because sometimes it may turn them away, and it's kind of really hard for some people to look past some things, right? So here we have it, guys. We have my little bit of soil on the bottom, and we have my rocks. Hope you can see that. They're cute, right? They're so cute. I'm so excited. Now I'm going to take this bigger bowl of dirt, and I'm going to fill this up with dirt, a lot of dirt. So, I was in a situation with the guy, and it caused me to be in a place that I didn't want to be into. I found myself, incarcerated for a little while, and I found myself wondering, what the hell happened, and how did I get there? How did I allow that to happen like that, And, what does that mean for my life now, So, now I'm not going to lie to you now. I definitely have tried to, not be single. And also being of the Muslim faith, it's really, really hard. I feel like because some of the brothers, they kind of like have all these rules that they want for you, but they don't practice themselves. Or, some brothers want to have more kids. I'm already 45, and having another child just really isn't part of my future as I see. And of course, if Allah gave me a child, then alhamdulillah. But it's just not part of. It was not part of what I thought. You know what I mean? My life would be. So as I'm making my little, so I put a lot of dirt in them, right? A lot. So I may have overdone them, but hey, this is the first time I'm doing this, so bear with me. So now I'm gonna open up my spearmint first. So I'm gonna stick my spearmint little seal. I actually labeled my thing spearmint. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in this jar so we know that this is spearmint. And I'm gonna open these seeds. So I basically, like I said, either they want things that I just don't want. They want to have children, or they want to really, really tell me how to live my life when they're not living their life as well. You know what I mean? So I put a little bit of spearmint seeds up there. You can see them. See them? Little white specks. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more dirt over them. A cup of them. And we're going to go ahead. Yeah. Looks good. And I'm going to put a little water in here. Ooh, little water. There we have it. So one is done. Yes. I'm so excited to see what happens in 2 weeks. So back to talking about what's going on with me. And so I find myself, just trying to figure out if I'm managing my loneliness properly, And, sometimes I feel like, you're doing all these things, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, but you're really not dealing with your loneliness, are you? And I think I am really. There's sometimes when I feel like this is cilantro here, guys. I definitely may be blocking my own blessings at times because, I would definitely say that I may have, in my own way, really prayed for what I believe is the best thing for me and hoping and praying for that. And that just never ever coming to pass. You know what I mean? It's like, when are you going to just give up on that dream? You know what I mean? When? When? But I'm here to say, the fact that, this is so cool. The fact that, so I feel like these cups are so big that you really cannot see the gems that I put in there. So that's kind of a fail because you really can't see the stones that I put in them. But hey, we're doing this for the first time, so it's all right. And finally, our last thing is basil. I'm put some seeds on top. Add some more dirt on top. And then this is another creative project that I decided to do. And like I said, the reason why I'm doing this video is like, hey, is this really part of my loneliness? Is this how I cope with loneliness and just try new things? Now, don't get it twisted, being 40, being fabulous, because I believe I'm fabulous. I'm 40, and I have so many blessings that I have that God has given me. Maybe I have not found a man, and I haven't done a good job with that, or finding the right man. But I think that in general, keeping busy could be a great way to kind of keep your mind off of being alone, And I don't know if keeping busy is the wrong way to deal with it. It works for me. I haven't had a major breakdown yet of being alone for so long. And I always wish and pray that one day, Allah is going to bless me, with my husband, and even though I just wish sometimes that, a certain person would really see me. Do you not see me standing in front of you? Do you not see me? But overall, it's a hit or miss thing with me. You know, so this video is, I want to know what you guys are doing if you're 40 and over, or if you're just lonely or single for a long period of time. What are you doing to cope with that? And do you think keeping yourself busy is a good way of dealing with it or a bad way of dealing with it? Now, me, as I am a mindset coach, I do believe that keeping yourself busy is a good way to deal with some things. So it's not to say that you don't deal with loneliness. My coach asked me Monday, she goes, "What are you doing about your loneliness?" And I'm like, well, we're in the middle of COVID-19. It's not like we're all dating and stuff and we're like out and about in big crowds meeting people, right? Um, but what am I doing about the loneliness thing? You know, I always like my vision board behind me every year. I put the vision here, and this vision is, you know, I am an amazing wife. And you always see like a little picture of a man and a woman getting married because it's always part of my vision every year. Whether it happens or not, who knows? But I think it's important to really, really gauge um, into yourself, dig deep, and see what that means to you, right? I never thought of being loneliness that it was like hindering me down or keeping me sad or keeping me in a way that I didn't like. I just always thought like sometimes I'm here in my house alone and it's fine, and sometimes I feel lonely, you know, but I think that's normal, you know. As humans, we love to have human companionship and have human touch and be around other humans, right? And I'm here completely by myself, no family. My son lives in New York, I'm here in Charlotte, so you know there's not a lot of human contact that goes on with me. But in the comments of this video, please let me know, you know, do you think keeping busy and trying lots of new things is a good way to cope with loneliness? Or what are some way that you cope with being lonely, you know? And before I get the whole, you know, the comments that, you know, with God, you know, I'm not lonely. And of course, I'm always a God fearing woman. And I know that God is, you know, with me all the time. I'm just talking about on a human level, you know, like how do you cope with being alone? And also, like, how do you actually get yourself to let go of something that you kind of dreamed of your whole life, to tell yourself that it's never going to pass and you have to allow yourself to move on. I don't know, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video with me making my herbs. So I got spearmint here, cilantro here, and basil here. So in 2 weeks, I will make another video and hopefully we'll see them sprouting. I'm not actually gonna lay these on my windowsill here so they can get a lot of sunlight. And so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be bringing more videos, just videos about what goes on in my crazy life and how I actually process myself as being a mindset coach. And do I feel that, you know, what I do for myself is something that would be beneficial to my clients? So guys, yes, hope you have a great rest of your day.